I heard this really cool scenario recently on the internet, and it really struck me, and it went something like this. Let's say tomorrow you were going to be given $10 million. How would that make you feel? Just imagine that. Like, what kind of mood would you be in? How would you feel inside? How would you reflect that into the world? How would you feel about yourself? How would you feel about life? Now imagine that you're gonna get the $10 million tomorrow, but you're not gonna wake up tomorrow. That money will just be sitting in your account. Would you take the $10 million? That was it. That was the saying. Damn, I nailed it. And the point is obviously to make you think about it and realize that your life is worth more than $10 million. Your life is worth $1 billion more. It's priceless. That's what the saying is doing, but it's a really effective way for our brains to just wrap around the idea that our lives are priceless, and we should be waking up with gratitude every freaking day. And I take that a step further, and I apply it to my life, and I think about sobriety all the time because, I think I went through the worst possible part of my life, which was self-inflicted from drugs and alcohol. And sometimes it's easy to wake up, and just take where I am in life now after being 3 years sober, and just take it for granted, just take it at face value, just accept it, and just forget all the work I put in to first get clean and to start bettering myself. But part of this morning wake up routine every day this year, it's all self-love, but it is really geared towards me having time to reflect on who I was 3 years ago and just express gratitude to myself that I am a sober man making it through this life and thriving, and I can wake up early and I can greet the day, I can greet the sunrise every day. I wasn't able to do that when I was drinking and doing drugs consistently. And now I'm really living. And my life is worth so much more than $10 million. I'm gonna make as much money as I'm gonna make in this life, but all that shit's irrelevant. The fact that I'm just not drinking at all, or doing drugs, or hurting anyone by my own decisions and my own actions means more to me than anything. And I take so much pride in that. People ask me sometimes, I just had a family member ask me recently, do you know your triggers? Have you found out your triggers? No, I've been sober 3 years. I didn't go the traditional route. I've been to a few AA meetings. I've been to Smart Recovery. None of that worked. I kept drinking and doing drugs because it was always people trying to get me clean. I had to know it was time. I had to decide. And the reason I decided is because I just saw how much I hurt people over time. My family, my friends, my loved ones. I lost a friend because of what I was doing. I was an idiot. But it was actually kind of a selfish act. I got sober for me too. It wasn't selfish, but at the end of the day, I did get sober for me. The last straw was when I was sent home away from my girlfriend's house, who is now my wife, after her mom and her spent all night, bathing me because I had thrown up. I got blackout drunk at a party that me and my wife went to. I think I embarrassed her at the party. And then I got shit-faced. Tried to drive home. Luckily, I wasn't just a fucking asshole, to the point where I, insisted on driving. So she ended up driving home. And then that night, I threw up, I guess, in my sleep or when I was blacked out. I don't even have any memory of this, guys. I don't have any memory of coming home after that party. After I know I was too drunk and I probably embarrassed her and everything, embarrassed myself. And I came home and I was blacked out and I threw up, probably pissed myself. And her mom had to clean me up in the bathtub. They put me in the bath. Imagine that, a grown-ass man, butt naked, and your grown girlfriend and mom fucking bathing you, cleaning you up, drying you off, getting you back to sleep somehow. You belligerent dumbass. It's good to go back there sometimes in my head, dude. It's good to just remember all the fucking bullshit that I put people through. And then appreciate where I am now. So when people ask me, have you figured out your triggers? I say I have no fucking triggers. There is nothing in this world that could possibly make me go back to drugs or alcohol. Nothing. Nothing. I have no urges whatsoever. I think it was, if I remember correctly, I think it was kind of difficult in the beginning because, I still had I had relied on alcohol to relax me for so long. And I still had this massive anger problem. And I think that alcohol and drugs I was using to mask that in some way. But I just beat it, dude. And I take so much pride now in waking up early every day, not doing drugs, not drinking, and not blowing up, not getting mad. I used to get mad at my girlfriend about stupid shit and just get frustrated and give her the silent treatment to the point where it would scare her, bro. I haven't got mad once all last year. And I'm so fucking proud of that. Okay, dude, that's a lie. I got mad, of course. I'm talking about the next level mad. Of course, life gets to you, bro, and bothers you, and there's things that make you irritated. That's just called being a human. But then there's being a dipshit fucking asshole where it's abnormal. And I just hope someone sees this and knows that if you're drinking and doing drugs and your family is around you, and even if you don't have a family, bro, do it for you. But I know a lot of y'all are just hurting people around you. And I just want to tell you, you're missing out on life and what it could be because you're living in the past, or you're too upset with where you are now to do anything about it. So you just escape. If you continue on this path, you are going to continue to be nothing in your eyes and everyone else's. And you're just going to be a huge source of pain and a burden to everyone that you love and care about. Because that's what I was, dude. She really loved me. I mean, really loved me. She stuck with me through all that shit. And I had nothing. I had a shitty physique. I was chubby. I had no money, no business. no anything, dude. All I had, I guess, was like some decent looks and a personality we were in love. She loved something about me, dude. So I'm lucky she stuck with me, man. Because she could have easily left my ass multiple times. And it would have been 100% justified. I told her multiple times she should just leave me because I was just a fucking loser. And if you're in that place right now, you need to just be honest with yourself, dude. You need to look in the mirror and you need to... It all starts with the early morning wake up and the workout. You got to work towards that, dude. You got to work towards getting a workout in every day. Because that's just what sets the tone for the day, and it releases natural happy drugs in your brain. And it just makes everything a lot better. But eventually you need to really look at the man in the mirror and decide what you want your life to look like. And dream big, bro, especially if you're under 30. Even if you're in your 40s, bro, if you stop drinking and doing drugs, you might live a lot longer. You might have a lot of life in front of you. Dream bigger than you want to. Go big. And just do realistic steps to get there, bro. Like, a lot of you have like this fucked up time horizon where you want to get rich in like 3 years, and there's or a year or 6 months. Like, you want to be a millionaire in 6 months somehow. And there's all these assholes, fucking bitch motherfuckers on the internet telling you how to get rich quick or follow their course. It's all bullshit. If you're going to do anything important or meaningful or something that makes you a lot of money consistently, legally, it is going to take you 10 years. Just accept that. So if you're 40, if you drop all the shit and you put your heart and soul into becoming the person you want to be and leading the life you want to live and making the money you want to make, whatever it is, by the time you're 50, bro, you'll be living a dream life. 10 years is a decade. That's a long time, dude. And you can turn a whole lot of shit around in 1 year. I mean, dude, it's been 3 years of being completely sober, and that's forced me to face myself every day. And I didn't always like what I saw in the mirror, but I was forced to work on that thing instead of drinking to hide from it, or smoking to hide from it, to hide from who I am, or numb myself from what I'm not. Just focus on being the best you and learn how to just take massive amounts of pride in being just a sober individual, a stand-up guy that people can look up to in his family. Just be the first sober guy in your family, bro. You come from a long line of alcoholics and drug addicts, and that's your biggest source of pain. And if you keep doing it, you're going to pass that source of pain, the one that's caused you your life, onto your kids. Be the example that you always needed.